Good morning, you guys. It's Alyssa. During the summer break, I got the opportunity to get involved in a couple community projects, and one of them was the Justice Mural project, and I'm just gonna share some of my experiences with you guys this morning.
Chase your dreams. Come, my Lord, awaken holy fire. We are turning from our sin. We are praying once again. Come, my Lord, awaken holy fire. We are aching for the real thing. Hearts are open.
You have now reached the part of the video where you get to hear me talk. In last week's assembly, Ms. Gerber told us that community is a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common, or it's the condition of sharing or having certain attitudes or interests in common. So the Justice Mural Project brought together a group of artists with the shared goal of painting hope and justice on the walls of our streets. We had people come from all over the city, really, and it was such a good, positive environment. We had professional artists helping out amateurs by sharing ideas and tips and tricks, and it was a really good learning environment, and we could all come together and create something beautiful. But it was so much more than just art. Something really special happened during those long, tiring days of work. Friendships were built. We built friendships through arguments over which shade of yellow to use, or conversations we had kind of pressed up against the wall, making flower details. We laughed as we frantically rushed to the paint store, probably on a daily basis. We ran out of paint so quickly. And we even got stopped by the police once because at that time they still had that rule with license plate numbers. We had the wrong number, basically. So that was really fun. But I can tell you that some of the friends I made during this time, I will keep for a lifetime. And it was so amazing how people came together, friends brought their friends, and all these mutual friends coming together to work on something together. It was just so beautiful, to be honest. The thing about community is that it just doesn't work if people are selfish. A very important part of a healthy community is service. And I think this project involved selflessness to an extent. I can tell you that those who came just for fun or just, for self-serving reasons didn't really get much out of it. And they didn't really stay for long either. Because as fun as it looks, standing and working in the sun for over 6 hours for weeks on end. Sometimes it'd start raining and you'd have to quickly pack up, or you just keep painting in the rain. Anyways, all of that required a lot of perseverance. And what brought this community together was each individual's desire to serve. And right now I want to read some Bible verses to you. So it's from Romans 12, 6-8, verse 10 and verse 13. And it says, "We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. If it is to encourage, then give encouragement. If it is giving, then give generously. If it is to lead, do it diligently. If it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. So here, Paul is talking about being the body of Christ. And living in concern for community is an expression of being the body of Christ. I know so many of you guys are involved in various different ways, and that's so awesome. Sometimes we look to remain in the community we're already comfortable in, and I just want to challenge, but also encourage you and myself to step out into our wider community as well. What you gain is immeasurable. You learn so much from those around you, listening to their stories and experiences. You gain a greater understanding of the world and the lives around us. And you have so much fun while doing it. And it's one way we can be a living witness of Christ's love. This doesn't just mean going out and preaching, though if that's where God has called you, then that's something you can do. But it means living his love out loud for all those to see, no matter what you're doing. We can live out the values, love, grace, justice, excellence, and community. An important thing to remember is that all the resources we have, all our skills and gifts and talents, they've been given to us by God to glorify him through it all. Our KISC community is so full of talent. I know how great you guys are. Imagine how cool it would be if we all could use the skills and resources we have to serve our community, both the KISC community and the wider community. That's it from me. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a great week, you guys.